an analyst would have asked you if if you were an analyst, you would have asked the entrepreneur. Even your beauty business can be disrupted. I mean, when it came, it was brilliant. We could get so many brands I've only seen in airport shops, and suddenly Nykaa gave you all that and more at the ease and comfort of your house. But it is a replicable model. Would that be a problem even in terms of the valuations of your stock? See what happened to Asian Paints. As long as it was the only paint company, 70 times valuation. The moment there is an Opus or someone else, valuations come down. Is that a worry?
It's not that. See, that way any business, anybody can enter any business and get a success out of it, right? But there are certain companies that succeed and there are certain companies that don't succeed. So there's a whole, operation and execution that also comes into play. I think in specialty beauty retailer, there is a certain aspect of ways of selling. And like if you look at US, in spite of being such a big market, there are only 2 specialty beauty retailers, Sephora and Ulta. If you look at a lot of global markets, all of Europe, you won't find more than a couple of big ones. You may find some small retailers, but they don't grow to size and scale. So, I think there are certain benefits that we enjoy more and sheer execution also. And also by now size also, right? Like Nykaa has, it's all public domain, that we have 42 million customers who have ever bought on Nykaa. And those customer base, we try to treasure them and keep them on a long run. Plus on top of it, we keep acquiring new customers. So I think Indian market is a very promising market. I think global brands or every global brand is looking to be in India and appeal to the Indian consumer because they are convinced that Indian purchasing power will grow. And as India's purchasing power grows, there is going to be a lot of demand for beauty companies. And I think Nykaa is sitting at a very interesting space. I think if you look at it after 13 years, if you look at last quarter, there was such acceleration in the number and quality of brands we launched. We got some of the world's best brands all coming to launch on Nykaa. So if you see, last quarter was more excitement.
So you've already created the network effect.
Yeah, network effect is already, and hence the kind of global brands that all want to come into India and launch is so massive. And the outcomes that Nykaa can give in terms of their size and scale versus other competitors is very different. So there is that first mover advantage, as people call it.
Network 18 is now the clear leader in digital media with 55% more users on native platforms and social media than Times Internet. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the time.